Apples have been around since prehistory, and archaeologists have found evidence that Stone Age people preserved apples by slicing them and drying them in the sun. There are over 7,000 different kinds of apples, and if you cut one in half, their seed pockets form the shape of a star. Apples are so healthy there is a saying about them: "An apple a day keeps the doctor away." Bananas are native to India. A bunch of bananas is actually called a hand, and each individual banana is called a finger. Enough bananas are sold in America each year for each person to have 112 bananas. Monkeys love bananas, but they peel them from bottom to top, the opposite way we do. Athletes eat a lot of bananas because of the energy they provide. Carrots originated in Afghanistan, but these first carrots were red, purple, and yellow, not orange. A teaspoon can hold 2,000 carrot seeds, and the carrot itself grows underground. Bunnies like to eat crunchy carrots. The vitamin A in carrots can help you to see better in the dark. Dates were first eaten in ancient Egypt thousands of years ago, and they now produce over 1,400,000 tons of dates a year. They grow on the date palm in clusters of 500 to 2,000 berries. This fruit can be eaten alone or used to make puddings, snacks, cookies, breads, and juice. Dates are one of a camel's favorite treats. Dates help keep your stomach in tip-top shape. Eggplants originated in India, where they were considered the king of vegetables. In Italy, the word for eggplant means crazy apple. The third United States President, Thomas Jefferson, was an avid gardener and brought eggplant to the United States. It is often mistaken for a vegetable, but it is actually a fruit. In Japan, it is considered good luck to dream about eggplants on New Year's. Besides being delicious, eggplants keep your heart healthy. Figs are one of the oldest cultivated fruits. A fig grows on a tree that can live for 100 years. Figs are the world's sweetest fruit, and cooked figs are used just like sugar in some parts of Africa and the Middle East. A fig's flowers cannot be seen. Rather, they grow inside of the fig itself. A half a cup of figs provides your body with as much calcium as a half a cup of milk. Grapes are one of the most popular fruits in the world, and over 72 million tons are grown worldwide every year. There are now 8,000 varieties of grapes ranging in color from red, purple, and black to green and white. Grapes grow in clusters containing between 15 and 300 grapes. A dried grape is called a raisin. Grapes are good to eat when you feel tired because they contain iron, which helps prevent fatigue. Horseradish is thought to have originated in Central Europe, and Germans called it sea radish because it often grew near the sea. The horseradish is actually a root in the mustard family. When a horseradish is eaten, the oils in it are released, making it very hot to the taste. Because they are so spicy, horseradishes can help you breathe if you have a cold. Iceberg lettuce was originally a weed that grew in the Mediterranean basin before people figured out it could be eaten. The name iceberg lettuce originated in the United States because it used to be packed in ice to keep it fresh before trains had refrigerated rail cars. It was originally called crisphead lettuce because of its crispy textures. The folates in iceberg lettuce help your cells to grow. Jicamas are the South American cousin of the sweet potato, where they are often sold sliced and sprinkled with lime juice and chili powder. They are brown on the outside and white on the inside, and they taste like a mix of an apple and a potato. They are packed with potassium, which helps to keep your heart and other organs functioning at their very best. Kale is native to Europe and was its most popular vegetable for thousands of years. Although it is related to broccoli, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts, kale looks more like a variety of lettuce. Kale is considered a super vegetable because it is packed with vitamins and minerals. Lemons are believed to have first been grown in northern India, where they were called the golden apple. The citrus tree was later discovered by Alexander the Great, and he and his army helped to spread them around Europe. Christopher Columbus brought them to the New World when he sailed to the Americas. The vitamin C in lemons helps keep our bones and teeth healthy. Mango trees can be traced back to India, Myanmar, and Bangladesh. Ancient traders and seafarers carried the seeds of mango with them as they traveled. It is a delicious combination of sour and sweet. Mangoes contain almost half of the fiber you need in a day, which helps to keep your stomach healthy. Nectarines were first grown in ancient China, but they soon spread all over the ancient world. They are a variety of peach without the fuzz, and peaches and nectarines will often show up on each other's trees. Nectarines are full of antioxidants that help your body fight off damage to your body's cells. Oranges are originally from China, and these citrus trees were considered so sacred they were kept in temples. Oranges smell so good, their flowers are used to make perfume. Their fruit isn't the only edible part. Orange peels can be candied and eaten too. Oranges are full of vitamin C and help keep you from catching a cold. Potatoes are originally from the Andean mountains in Peru. They are hardy and easy to grow, and have saved people's lives in times of famine. Potatoes have the honor of being the first food ever grown in space, and were carried there by the Space Shuttle Columbia in 1995. Potatoes are full of nutrients and are good for your heart. Quince fruit has been popular in the Middle East for centuries. Quince is a relative of the apple and pear family. Unlike most fruits, it is usually cooked before being eaten because it is very sour when raw. It is most often used in jams and jellies. The fruit has a very strong perfume-like fragrance. Quince is rich in copper, which helps keep your brain sharp. Raspberries first grew wild in Europe and were eventually brought into people's gardens. Each raspberry is actually made up of many tiny clusters of fruit, each containing their own seed. These bright berries get darker and sweeter as they ripen. These raspberries were given the name the King of Berries because of their many health benefits. A serving of raspberries contains half of the vitamin C your body needs in a day. Spinach originally came from Persia, which is now the country of Iran. It is a green leafy vegetable. In medieval time, artists didn't just eat spinach, they also used its green pigment to paint with. China grows 85% of the world's spinach. Spinach helps to strengthen your muscles. Tomatoes were first grown in South America and come in many varieties. Even though they are part of the fruit family, they are cooked and served like vegetables. They can be as small as a grape or as large as a baseball. Tomatoes are extremely good for you and your heart. Upland cress is from southwestern Europe and is in the same family as mustard and cabbage. The upland cress often grows as a wild weed and has bright yellow flowers in spring. It looks and tastes similar to spinach, but it has a peppery taste and is often used in salad or on sandwiches. A serving of upland cress has 3 times the vitamin C as an orange. Vanilla was first used by the Aztecs of Mexico in a drink similar to hot cocoa. The island of Madagascar now harvests 97% of the world's vanilla beans. It is often used for flavor in everything from cookies to ice cream. Vanilla is thought to keep the brain healthy because of the antioxidants it contains. Watercress came from Europe and are one of the oldest growing leaf vegetables. It is a peppery green that grows in or near water. Hippocrates, the father of modern medicine, grew his own watercress to treat his patients. Watercress is packed with 15 important vitamins and minerals, making it a very healthy choice. Xigua is a small watermelon from China, and its name is Chinese for watermelon. This vegetable is pronounced Xigua. Every part of Xigua is edible, even the seeds and the rind. Explorers once used these watermelons to carry water. They are a very good source of vitamin C. Yams are originally from Africa, where their name means to eat. Despite its looks, the yam is not a potato. In ancient Japan, yams were so important only nobility could eat them. The yams on the island of Ponape grow so large they refer to them as 2-man, 4-man, or 6-man yams, based on how many men it takes to pick them up. Yams are good to eat if you want to keep your energy up. Zucchini is originally from South America, but are now a favorite Italian food. In fact, the word zucchini comes from the word zucca, which is the Italian word for squash. Zucchini is a summer squash and can be eaten all kinds of ways, even in bread. A zucchini has even more potassium than a banana. Hope you enjoyed learning more about fruits and vegetables. Each time you go to the store, ask if you can pick one fruit or vegetable that you have never tried before and help to prepare it when you get home. Who knows? It might turn out to be your family's new favorite.